Welcome to round 5 of the Oklahoma Shootout here in 2024, kicking off the new season of the very exciting Overpower card game. Today, we've had a lot of great games already. We're getting down to the closer to the top 8 with every round, and the games are getting more important. Right now, we're going to have Joe playing against Eric Counts. We saw Joe last round playing against Dave. Joe's again playing an energy deck with no negate on it, but playing any heroes. So he'll only have one negate in his deck. Eric is playing a draw 3 deck, also with only one negate in his whole deck because he is as well playing an any hero deck. So a lot of big specials will go through during this. It looks like they each have one dupe, and here we go. So Joe, playing Cyclops, has the ability to make some very large attacks, which might turn out to be a game changer here if things go right for him. We saw that he had the +1 universe card, which allows him to throw the Cyclops 9 over top of a 9 or less, discussed last round. It looks like Eric's got 4 cards placed so far to Joe's 3. We'll get those names switched here in a second. This is the tough part here. Eric's trying to decide which power cards to place and where to place them, because in round 1 you don't know, who your opponent's likely to attack. So you'd really like to have some cards in your hand so that you can defend anybody, but once you place them, they're committed. So Eric right there is considering placing to the Starjammers, which have the inherent allowing them to have 2 power cards. Okay, so he switches there. So last round we were talking about how the round was over so quickly. This round will go a little bit slower. And just the nature of the way the game works in Overpower is fairly common for one person to get a pretty commanding lead and win the game in a few rounds. But when the person not being attacked quickly holds on, sometimes the game goes very long. That's a number of reasons for a quick game sometimes. So that symbiote allows, I believe, Sergeant to block with any power cards. Joe's now making 4. I believe that's, or maybe that's a 7. Sorry, I think that's a 7. Strength. Eric starts with a 6, followed by a 5, followed by 7. Can't see how many missions Joe ventured, but it looks like Eric may have ventured. Oh, okay. So Joe is saying that Eric made an illegal play because couldn't follow that teamwork up because Ghost Rider doesn't have an intellect stat high enough.
Hey, Phil, I'm back. Sorry for being late.
Hey, Sean, thanks for stopping in again. I think we might have Marcel with us next round, but it's you and I. So there's Joe firing his 11 energy again. Banshee has some really good specials. So
Yeah,
Joe
another
takes round.
takes round 1, you said?
Yeah, that was the first round. We just started.
Well, Eric got his team defense going, but you're going to see another game of big specials and no negates.
Yeah, exactly. And that looks like the no negate event. So we really won't see any negates this round. both of these players have a lot of large attacks and powerful specials. Looks like Eric just one discard this. Eric's placed the draw 3. Joe's got his 11. They just really have their good cards, so they're going to be battling this out, I think.
Absolutely. No negatings. Keep it honest.
Yeah, I'm curious how much Eric's going to go here with all his big Starjammers special. No negative. It's interesting to see Joe go for Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider does have a lot of good specials, but with the Spectrum issue, hard to kill him. But in this case,
Well,
I suppose
yeah,
because Joe had such big cards, such big attacks, of Ghost Rider.
big cards, and I think he notices the hole in Eric's game. He doesn't have a lot of team defense, so he could still get cumulative KO'd, and he's a max 6 character.
Oh yeah, and now that I think about it, when I'm used to playing Ghost Rider, I usually have the Armory or something to help defend him. But in this case, Eric does not have the Armory, so it's almost impossible for Eric to block any large attacks on Ghost Rider. I
He
mean,
has a 6 in his hand, but Joe won venture, so he gets to go first. So we know that that 7 on Cyclops would kill him, and any follow up bigger than a 5 will kill him for a teamwork.
yeah, exactly. I mean, he's got a Guardian Angel in there, but other than that, probably only one of. I would guess Eric's playing draw 3. Do you know if that's his Cataclysm card?
He has 4. He has a deck with 4 draw 3s. He has a shift and he has the avoid, but in his hand he has 1 6, and everything else is a kill shot on Ghost Rider.
So he's got a 6 energy. What's the card on the far left of his hand? Can you tell? Kind of looks like a 6 any
It's a
power.
5 NA.
It's a 5. So Joe went 3, and Eric drew an 8 energy power card. Great card to draw if you don't already. So only 1 from Eric. Wow. So Joe is playing that card through. So Banshee, and I believe he's saying Starjammers will not be able to attack. And
Oh,
Eric's
that's
got all
huge.
the. Yeah,
He
that's
got it.
unbelievable.
He got an 8 and his 8 and his 11, and the 2 power cards. That's massive.
And he can't. Yeah, he can't block it. And even if he draws into something, he won't be able to negate it because of the event that's in play.
Yeah, that's gonna
That's
stick.
that's
That's
landing.
brutal. It's brutal.
He's got 2 power cards. Yeah, that's going to be like a 4 or 5 to 1 there. Eric knows it too. It's just like, can't believe it.
I
Nothing
mean,
to do.
what do? You Ghost Rider's almost dead. You'd almost certainly just throw, throw away the 6 cards in your hand and give Joe the venture.
Yeah, I
You know, it's
I
only
don't
it's
have,
only it's only hand 2. You're gonna all your Ghost Rider cards.
sometimes you just don't have a good option. I mean, yeah, I agree with you, Sean. I mean, if he doesn't concede right now, he's going to lose the Ghost Rider cards, and you're looking at all the good Starjammers cards pretty much.
Yeah.
So he's going to be a lot like he's going to have weaker cards for sure for the rest of the game and discards if he doesn't.
Now I missed the first hand. Who has Eric been going for?
I want to say Cyclops, but I'm not positive, honestly. Can't say that I remember. Maybe it was X-Man. Because okay, so let me think. There was a teamwork that couldn't make the additional follow-up. So they like backed things up.
Okay.
I'm not positive. We'll just have to see where he goes now.
So Eric ran. Joe went only 3. He had Power Leech as well, so
Wow.
I feel like Eric mitigated the damage that could have been by
Yeah, I
leading.
mean, I think Eric would have lost the game if he didn't concede right there because Joe is going to power leech him. We see it, Joe. We see it. You know,
That's very nice, Joe.
an
He's
incredible
used to
play,
being in the booth. He wants to be in the booth so badly.
incredible Banshee play. Another event for Joe.
No, I think that's entropy fields. No activators. It doesn't hurt either of them, of course.
Do you know what
Are
that
you
event is?
familiar with? Is that the Dark Phoenix?
I'm going to find out. So I believe that is from Dark Saga. That card, I think, actually comes in rare form. There's like some weird coloring effect. What I think it is.
Oh, okay. So I
Maybe.
don't know why Eric placed the any. Oh, he there he just missed his home base.
So any attack made on a frontline hero may be moved to reserve hero who may defend.
Well, that's huge for this one because we know that Ghost Rider is one hit away. So
Yeah, that'll keep Ghost Rider alive.
and now Eric has 2 draw 3s, so he can definitely.
Wow, Joe's going for the win already. Might have another quick game, guys. But that's a lot of draw threes. I mean, Joe can only possibly negate one of them.
Is he? Did he venture 2 for the win?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, let him draw his 3s, and then you can reset the venture with his Hades.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I'm
Oh,
sorry. Did he
he just let Ghost Rider die, or not?
with the
He
draw
has to.
3?
Wait,
What's happening here?
Ghost Rider's definitely still alive.
With all the
Oh, so
hits gone?
he played the draw. So how did he just discard a card with using a dead character?
I am very confused. Can we get a judge?
Yeah, I I don't know what happened, but Joe
Well,
should have an 11 and
they must be playing on another plane.
I'm worried about it. I mean, it's hard for me to imagine Joe not realizing he's dead.
Yeah, something we missed something because I don't think he would have missed something like that. But what?
So
A
Joe,
heal?
or sorry, Eric makes the attack. Eric plays his draw three, gets 2 sevens in an event, so that's brutal.
Yeah, that's
Keep
so
one.
the both 7s are dupes because he has one placed to Starjammers. He doesn't
Oh,
notice it.
he should have just, yeah, that seven's got to go also. That's a disaster.
Unfortunately, I think in this situation, Joe is going for the win. Uh, the judge can be called, and it's a illegal play if he continues.
Yeah,
Is that that's the ruling, right?
yeah. I mean, I know they loosened up some of the renege rules. I'm not that familiar with the new, like what is allowed and or like what is a warning and what is an automatic loss, but it seems like it should be an automatic loss. So like Joe's gonna miss this because he just played the 7 energy,
Yeah.
and then he's gonna play the 7 fighting. So he's playing the new any hero where you can look at the top 5 cards. Place one.
That's a we missed what they did to Ghost Rider, and they missed the 7.
I don't know how we could have missed what happened to Ghost Rider. I'm a little
Not
I,
even don't know what we missed. I don't know what exists that that could have happened.
Yeah, I think that just because Ghost Rider wasn't flipped over right away, like he discarded the draw 3, but then played the opponent discard. Yeah.
Well, someone paying closer attention must have to tell us.
I think it's just mistakes. There's just been quite a few mistakes.
Well, Eric is still going for the win, and it looks like Eric is quite behind on Venture. So
He's just noticing something.
now, he has to reveal it, correct?
The card that he gets from the top 5, I don't know. I don't think you do.
I must be thinking of another card.
Some of the cards do require reveal. The draw 4 requires reveal. Didn't reveal it away.
So he got Raza, and then he just shifted it to the reserve.
Fantastic.
It's a good play.
That's a great play. I'm getting a little choppy. Is it choppy on your end, Sean, or is it just me?
Yes, it's we're definitely getting a little lag.
Going down on Cyclops. Yeah, it's rough to look down at your hand and have a 1, a 2, and a 3 power card when your opponent ventures for the win. Oh, and he's just now noticed he's now added another duplicate power card because he's got 2 multi-3s.
Well, some sloppy play, but I still think with the numbers, Joe still wins it.
Joe's still gonna win. I don't know what that card is.
And there's the handshake. All right. Well, I'm interested to see what happened to Ghost Rider, but yeah, Joe was punching hard, and Eric just couldn't capitalize on all those draw 3s. Just bad draws.
Yeah, I mean that event, Eric's event just hurt him a lot because, I mean, he's got the Starjammers, Raza, and he's got Penance Stare from Ghost Rider. People are going to just keep doing what Joe just did to him when they throw those cards when that comes out.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
I mean, I understand why it's in his deck. He's trying to keep his characters alive, right? Like, his deck has so little defense that he's trying to find ways to keep those powerful characters alive on the front line until he can at least play their good cards. But all right, guys.
All right, Phil, thanks for having me.
Yep, thanks for stepping in again, Sean. Hopefully I have Marcel again for the next round. And yeah, round 6 coming up after short break. Thanks, guys.